What is up, everybody? Welcome to installment number one, episode number one, video number one of video marketing therapy. Last week, I was in Los Angeles. I was going to be on a panel at a really cool event called Social Con. And I woke up the morning of my panel. I'm getting ready, and I just have this weird panic of, okay, they're going to ask everybody on the panel to introduce themselves. They're going to, want to know who we are. And I hate introducing myself. I suck at it. I should be good at it. I'm not good at it. And so I'm getting ready, and all of a sudden, what pops into my head is, you are a video marketing therapist. Like, that's what you are. If I boil down, like, what do I spend most of my time doing? It is talking you guys off the ledge and getting you to get in front of the camera, right? That's what I do for a living. And so I thought, I'm a video marketing therapist. And so I said that in my intro at the event, and the response seemed to be very, very positive, right? I was even asked a follow-up question about, like, tell me more about, like, what does that mean when you call yourself a video marketing therapist? And so this morning I wrote a blog. It's on the website at kyledraper.com. And I just thought, man, I feel like I should do a video kind of wrapped around what the blog was. And it's around this saying that, guys, what I believe is, you might want to belong before you believe. You might want to belong before you believe. What does this mean? So often we are led by our feelings. We allow our feelings to be the excuse for why we didn't take action. We allow our feelings to be the excuse for why we did take action, right? It's all about, like, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I got caught up in the moment, right? Like, how many of us have said that? We let our feelings control everything if we're not careful. And so what happens is, you need to be more present online. You need to be in front of the camera. You know that people need to see you. But you get ready. Some of you, maybe you don't even get this far, but you get ready, you get in front of the camera, and then because you don't feel it, you don't do it. And y'all have heard this before, but it's so much easier to act our way into a feeling than to feel our way into action. And so a concept that I actually used to preach when I was a pastor, right? That at our church, we would say, you can belong before you believe, right? Like, there is a place for you here. You belong here. And I think this concept makes a lot of sense in the way we create content online. You belong here. You are an expert. If you're watching this, you are an expert. You do something for a living. You belong here. Now, you may not believe it. You might struggle. I remember when I was brought on to our church years ago as an intern, and going, what am I doing here? What did I say yes to? What have I gotten myself into? And now the day is coming where I'm being asked to preach a message in front of a bunch of teenagers, and I'm going, man, I'm 21 years old. I don't know any of this. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't go to school for this. Hello from Italy. Come on, I love it. I love it. Stacy, I hope y'all are having a blast. But I had to realize that if I didn't start acting as if I already belong here, then I'll never get there, right? I couldn't just wait for my belief to show up. I had to realize that I belonged. And the same is true for you. I know, right? You didn't get into real estate. You didn't get into mortgage. You didn't start a chiropractic practice. Like, you didn't do any of this stuff because you were like, I hope I get to use all of this to be good on social media. I can't wait to do tons of videos. I can't wait to have a presence online. None of us said yes to that when we decided to get into the thing that we're into, but it doesn't make it less true that you have to put yourself out there. What's up, Rochelle? You have to put yourself out there. You've got to be present. Guys, we don't live in a world anymore where we can just bank on the opinions of others. We can't just bank on, oh, my friend told their friend that I'm awesome. It doesn't matter anymore. They're going to look you up. And so this is a necessity. And so if you're waiting for your belief to catch up, it is not going to catch up. And so I want to just give you two quick takeaways, right? From what can we do from today's video marketing therapy session? Guys, you have to ask yourself, what is causing me to lack belief in myself? What's causing that? And most likely, here's the hard part. It's not something that happened yesterday. It's something that happened when you were 10. It's something that happened 10 years ago in a past career, right? It could be an issue that stems from something your mom or your dad didn't or did do, right? This is why I get so passionate about what I do, because what I'm helping people overcome, on the surface, it's like, oh, you help people do video? Yes, but no, because what I'm really helping people do is face their demons, is come to grips with, why am I the way that I am? What is holding me back? Because this thing we call video right now for me, right? I've got a screen over here on my monitor. I can see playback in my camera. And so I have to come to terms with who I am as a human being every time I turn this camera on. It's so much deeper than us just going, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of video. No. Something happened in your life that is causing you to have a lack of belief in yourself, and we've got to fix it. And so you've got to ask yourself these tough questions. And look at my people showing up. What's up, Jordan Prince? Guys, Jordan Prince, she was one of my students when I used to be a pastor. Now she's an adult, and it makes me feel super old. Donnie, what's up, Donnie? Man, I actually need to text you. I've thought about you yesterday. And so, guys, where's this coming from? Because here's what we have to understand. Guys, people need you. People need you. In my book, right? And I know y'all are probably sick of it by now. But I've been I've been overanalyzing, like, what do I write in my book when people want me to sign this? What do I write in it? And so what I've come up with is what I'm beginning to write when I sign books, is keep speaking. Your people need you. Right? That's the message, is keep speaking. Your people need you. The world may not know that they need you yet. The world may never need you, but your people need you. My people need me. And so that's who we've got to begin to speak to. And then the second part, right? So the first part is what causes you to lack belief in yourself. The second part is do something today. I love to talk about what I'm going to do, because when I talk about what I'm going to do, it keeps me from actually doing anything. And so do something today. You might not rip the Band-Aid and do a Facebook Live like I'm doing across multi-platform, right? But can you record a video and text it to a friend? Could you jump into Marco Polo and send a video message to somebody? Take action. Something simple, right? This doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple. Rochelle, thank you for your vulnerability, right? No self-esteem from my upbringing, right? And so, guys, here's what I love about Rochelle's comment, right? We're all living from two perspectives, right? Some of us are trying to live out and measure up to the incredible standards set before us by our family. Others of us are trying to do the opposite, and you're trying to provide for your family what was never provided for you. Right? And so whether we have great examples of how we should live our lives, or we have bad examples of how not to live our lives, we all have the ability to move forward as a better version of ourselves. And so for any of us that are like Rochelle, no self-esteem from my upbringing, right? What we should be fighting for is, I refuse to let my kids be like that. I refuse to let my kids grow up and feel like they never measured up because of the way I parented them, because of the way I treated them, right? We have the ability to make these changes. And so this is where the rubber meets the road. What can you do today to take action, to move the ball just a little bit further? And then we're going to stack the next day and the next day and the next day, and we're going to be blown away at what happens. But guys, I know this. Somewhere there is someone that needs exactly what you do, but you will not be able to help them because you simply are not showing up. Go show up today. There it is. Video marketing therapy. I don't know when the next episode will be, but it'll be coming to you soon. Bye, guys.